This is the first war. The gamesmanship. We talked about the psychological games, Byron. Can you get in your opponent's head? They're both thinking the same thing.
Both women extremely cautious in the opening moments of this contest.
Here we go.
Charlotte Flair used to having a slight power advantage against most opponents. That's likely not the case with Rhea Ripley.
I spoke to Rhea Ripley earlier. She said very early on in her career, she was often compared to Charlotte Flair. That just motivated Ripley to one day face and defeat the Queen.
Wait a minute. This could be the game changer. If Charlotte Flair lets the WWE Universe into her head, this match is as good as over from the outset. Charlotte Flair cannot let the crowd dictate the pace of this matchup.
That's a great point, Corey. We've seen the last couple months Charlotte allowing her emotions to lead to her downfall.
Oh! I think that's exactly what Rhea's hoping for. Oh, man.
We're getting chippy early on in this championship match.
And that's the other X factor here. Both women, both superstars have shown a willingness to do just about anything. Nothing too low, nothing too dirty.
I'm impressed by Rhea Ripley. She's totally calm under pressure.
Ripley understands it's a different game when you're facing off against the Queen, and she has risen to the occasion thus far.
That's her ability to turn that brutality on when she needs it that has so far made her so dangerous.
Scary part of town here on the apron for Ripley and Flair.
Precarious position for both women, and Flair very wisely to the left knee of Ripley.
There's the smarts. The smarts of Charlotte Flair going after that knee.
Rhea utilizing her environment to her advantage, picking up steam. Drop kick. Sends Charlotte Flair to the floor.
Yeah, you feel the confidence building right now for the Raw Women's Champion.
Well, there goes that confidence.
You're right.
Took a big risk and paid for it. That's part of Rhea Ripley's style. She's a risk taker. She's extremely aggressive.
Well, you have to calculate your risks to a different level when you're dealing with Charlotte Flair.
First cover, leg is up. Out after one.
There is little to no room for error ever when you're competing with Charlotte Flair, as Rhea Ripley just found out trying to take it high risk. And the Queen with the exclamation point, drop kicking Ripley into the barricade.
That slickness of Charlotte Flair, that countering ability.
T-bone suplex into the corner.
Charlotte Flair's claimed for months. Rhea Ripley, you are not ready for these kind of moments in your career.
Gonna stomp the confidence out of Rhea Ripley.
Look at this power from the Queen.
Cover. Out for Rhea Ripley. Well, you talked about Charlotte Flair usually having the power advantage over her opponent. She might not have that, but she knows when to use it. We saw those great explosive moves, great lifts. You saw that suplex.
And what Charlotte Flair may be giving up to Rhea Ripley as far as power goes, the Queen far more than compensates for when it comes to experience.
Queen has prided herself on her versatility. Being placed in different environments, different matches, being able to thrive each and every time.
Right now, Charlotte Flair very confident, even saying, get up, get in my face and watch what happens.
This thing is getting ugly in a hurry, no doubt about that.
Rhea Ripley not used to being in this position.
The vitriol between these two women is palpable. But yet again, it seems as though the WWE Universe is playing a factor in this matchup.
Rhea able to slip behind now.
Great counter by Rhea Ripley, but eats an elbow for getting behind.
Elbow response by Ripley. Nasty shot delivered by the Queen, who once again targeting the knee.
And Charlotte Flair dumped to the outside.
Showing some ring savvy is Rhea Ripley.
Take a look at this. First, the elbow from Charlotte Flair. Right on the temple of the Raw Women's Champion. Ripley has been able to recover and send Charlotte to the outside.
What is going through the mind of the Nightmare?
That one connected.
Rhea Ripley channeling all of that energy, all that ferocity she's so famous for.
The attitude to match right now.
Oh!
Short arm clothesline, and another. Ripley pushing
Might
the
as well
pace.
make it 3. Oh, great duck under.
Going for the trifecta. Charlotte Flair has other plans.
Oh, and a headbutt rocks the Queen.
Chaining her offense together is Rhea Ripley. She's put up with so much. She said, everything dirty I do, you would have done in my place. I have learned from you, and she's showing it to Charlotte Flair right now.
Not much behind the knees. Oh, the kick connected. Charlotte was able to block the knees of Ripley quite well with the back kick.
Oh,
and the Northern Lights suplex.
To the back. Oh, out just in time.
Rhea Ripley has done an incredible job of maintaining her composure in this matchup. Ripley has made this her match, not allowing the fans to be a factor, not allowing Charlotte Flair to really get any sort of momentum.
But Corey, when they've been a factor, they've been on her side. I think she's worked the crowd very, very well.
I would agree with that, but the cagey Queen now from behind, looking for the O'Connor roll.
Nope.
Ripley hangs on.
Great grab by Rhea Ripley. She's shown some trickery of her own.
Balanced by the champion. Oh! Oh, wow! Nearly broke Charlotte in half.
Look at the determination in the eyes of the Raw Women's Champion.
We talked about the experience disparity. Watch a champ who believes in herself.
The impact high across the Queen's shoulders. And the champion now in total control of this matchup.
Onto the top rope.
Ripley looking to strike from the air onto the Queen.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Kick.
Charlotte Flair into the Boston grab. You can see the agony on the champion's face.
Right in the center of the ring. Could we see a title change hands right now? Oh!
Lower body power
To
by
the cover.
Ripley.
Oh. Beautiful escape.
Charlotte with a single leg takedown, looking for the figure 4. Oh, Ripley, great counter, shoulders down.
How could you do it?
Oh!
Obviously, the champion did her homework.
Yeah, she has been studying a brilliant counter to the figure 4.
Right
Cover
here,
again.
right here.
Back and forth we go. Wow.
Disbelief on the face of Charlotte Flair as we look at the big boot that put the Queen back in control, at least for the moment. But the champion escapes.
Seems as though every move these superstars have that have been the end of matches before, that have wiped out lesser opposition, aren't enough tonight, Byron.
Oh, and just a moment ago, I think we saw a little bit of disbelief. Maybe a little bit of doubt in the eyes of the Queen.
You're right about that, Saxton. And now Charlotte Flair reaching deep into her arsenal, looking for a Hail Mary, perhaps. Oh, wait.
Got the wrist and pulls her down.
That was a nasty landing.
Now smile on the face of Rhea Ripley.
Now Ripley repositioning Charlotte Flair.
She's holding on to that rope for dear life is Charlotte Flair.
Taking the grip of Flair. This is not going to end well for the Queen.
Oh, Charlotte able to escape.
Oh, sunset flip.
Rolls through. Uh-oh. What on earth?
Ripley trying to muscle up Flair.
Are we going to see a suplex from here?
Sure looks like it.
Look at the power of the Raw Women's Champion.
Unbelievable.
That was incredible.
To the cover. Oh, not quite enough.
That is an iron will from Rhea Ripley. Look at this power, muscling up the Queen over her head and depositing Charlotte Flair mid-ring, nearly ending this match.
You shouldn't be able to muscle out of that position, and yet she did.
It just speaks to the undeterred, unyielding attitude that Ripley has to keep moving forward, to keep pushing.
A little grimace on her face, though, as she got up. I don't think that left leg 100%.
I think Flair is daring Ripley. Hit me harder. Bring it right here, right now.
And Rhea Ripley is, but here comes the Queen.
Oh, my goodness.
Ripley tried to minimize her own impact and instead got sent crashing to the outside.
You said she's been emotional.
And we know that look.
Oh! An emotional Charlotte Flair, Corey, might not be a bad thing for her.
If Charlotte Flair keeps her composure, there is no one better. But right now, the Queen climbing all the way to the top.
This is the Queen looking for the home run.
Oh! There it was. Charlotte needs to get Ripley back in the ring. We are moments away from a new Raw Women's Champion.
A count out won't do it, though. She needs to get her back in the ring, shoulders flat, 1, 2, 3. Anything other than that, she'll get a win, but not the title.
Finish the job, Charlotte.
The Queen is well aware she has Rhea Ripley right where she wants her.
The crown is at Charlotte's fingertips. Uh-oh.
Oh, went for the natural selection, couldn't quite get it.
Single leg by Ripley.
Oh, Ripley's got plans of her own.
That'll hoist Charlotte. Oh!
Well, we see a submission from the Queen.
And Charlotte Flair's legs so powerful, Rhea Ripley only able to apply this submission with one arm effectively. Not getting the full agonizing effect.
Roll up, cover! No! Neither one of these superstars can keep an advantage long enough to get the pinfall.
Wait a second, Jimmy.
Oh,
here it comes!
Ripley looking for a riptide. No!
Counters in the DDT in the cover! Oh!
That was close. Oh, man, that was close.
This entire crowd is on its feet. They thought they were going to see a new champion, and here's why.
The Riptide countered by the challenger, Charlotte Flair, and nearly earned the Queen another championship reign, but Rhea Ripley said not yet.
Charlotte Flair is sobbing. She is devastated,
You're right,
Byron.
Jimmy, right now, Charlotte Flair at an emotional crossroads, asking herself, what more must I do to put Rhea Ripley away?
And crossroads is the perfect word, Saxon, because we have seen the Queen rise to the occasion and also fall apart at this emotional crossroads. Which will it be?
Fight still in Rhea Ripley. She is a proud champion.
Shot after shot being traded between Flair and Ripley. The Raw Women's Championship on the line.
Sharp knife edge chops over, and Ripley with an elbow. Oh, Charlotte got the back elbow.
And the cover.
Feet on the ropes.
Oh, look out, look out, look out.
Oh. Referee not falling for that one.
Great call by the official.
Charlotte Flair is getting desperate, and if she gets herself disqualified, it's going to cost Charlotte Flair the opportunity to become champion again.
Charlotte able to compose herself in the face of the official.
Oh! Kick from Ripley rocks the Queen.
She composed herself, but not soon enough.
And now Ripley getting herself back into this fight, this championship fight.
And Charlotte Flair spending time with the referee, taking her eyes off the ball, and it is costing her right now.
You're right about that, Jimmy. Rhea Ripley has maintained her focus, fought against adversity, and the nightmare continues to push forward, to soldier on as Raw Women's Champion.
Right now she has Charlotte Flair in a very vulnerable position.
Both women showing the wounds of battle, signs of exhaustion as this one gets dragged deep into the waters.
She's shown her strength with the suplex. We might just see it again.
Is this where Ripley disposes of the threat known as the Queen, all the way from the top?
Charlotte attacking Ripley's knee. Charlotte now from the top.
The Queen all alone.
Oh, natural selection to the cover.
No! Did you get her?
No! Ripley kicked out. Rhea Ripley is still the champion. Rhea Ripley kicked out.
Almost everyone here in complete shock. I was sure that was 3.
So was Charlotte Flair and everybody in this building spiking the champion. 1, 2. Rhea Ripley kicked out. And Charlotte Flair is everyone in the building and around the world.
Milliseconds, nanoseconds away from a title change.
We all echo the sentiments of Fort Worth, Texas. This is indeed awesome. This is for the Raw Women's Championship. The Queen versus the Nightmare, and it's time to go to school.
Hook the knee. Not gonna happen yet.
Flair landing hard on the back of her neck. Might have caught the base of her skull on the turnbuckle.
Credit Rhea Ripley, despite all the punishment she's received, still having the wherewithal.
Yeah, but the Queen is hurt badly on the outside. Equal parts frustration and pain. Charlotte Flair is in jeopardy.
Rhea Ripley taking the time to wake herself up. She knows this is her chance. She has the Queen. Oh!
My God, Ripley! Skull first into the ring post.
Ripley's out. Ripley's out.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Look at that.
No, don't. Oh! Oh! Again!
Charlotte's gonna get herself disqualified.
Crushing Rhea Ripley's left knee with the stairs and the ring post.
Like a shark smelling blood. Now Flair right back to the knee. Tied up in the figure four.
Tonight, the Great White is the Queen.
Rhea Ripley is in agony.
How much can Ripley hold on?
There might only be one way out.
How much can Ripley take?
Look how deep the bridge is. The figure eight is in.
That's it.
A new champion.
There was one way out, and that was to submit.
And the new Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Wow. It took everything Charlotte Flair had, but it's all worth it. She is champ yet again.
And the statement you just made, Jimmy, is all that matters to the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Once again, reclaiming her throne as the Raw Women's Champion. And hats off to Rhea Ripley. The Nightmare put up one hell of a fight tonight in Texas.